Hey guys, my name is Faizan.
Hi, my name is Daisy and I am a Marathon Task Designer for C3. So welcome to the Marathon Task from old to new. To give some background information on the importance of sustainability, the definition of sustainability is for us to meet our own needs without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. As we continue the way we live our daily lives, the ozone layer currently is expected to collapse by 2050, resulting in all radiation from the sun to reach the earth, which would lead to the death of plants, animals, and ultimately humans. It is very important in our lives to begin to consider how to decrease our carbon footprint to ultimately protect our planet from being destroyed by us humans. Your task is to create a machine that helps decrease the effect of climate change or reduce our carbon footprint using old household or recycling items. This will be presented in the form of a podcast where you will also need to create a name and a logo cover art as advertising material. In addition, you will also need to calculate the project cost estimate to show how cost efficient the project will be.
Hey there, you might be wondering what the rules are for this challenge. Well, lucky for you, the list is really short. Rule number 1 is that each task must be done in succession. That means that task number 1 must be completed first, then task 2, then task 3, and so forth. Rule number 2 is external resources are not allowed. So, whatever you have on that list of necessary materials, necessary items for this challenge, you must follow that list to a T. Do not go outside of that list to find anything else. All necessary information will be provided on that list. And rule number 3 is naming all your files. This is the most important rule out of the 3, so make sure you remember this very carefully. If your file name is not your team name, you cannot be awarded any points. So please, before you upload anything, make sure you rename it with your team name so that way we know to give you points. Scoring is one of the most important categories when doing this challenge. You'll be scored at a total of 100 points. So how do you get those 100 points? Well, the first category that you look out for is the machine creation part. Worth a total of 50 points, it's divided into two subsections. Creation of the physical prototype is worth 30 points, and project cost estimation is worth another 20 points. Then the last 50 points comes from the podcast, which we will go over later on. For machine creation, here is the rubric of what we are looking for. Creation of the physical prototype is worth a total of 30 points. The points are broken down into features and size, worth 25 points and 5 points, respectively. And then there is the project cost estimation. That's worth a total of 20 points. Calculation and reports are evenly broken down into 10 points each, and you will be evaluated based on these criteria.
The podcast is worth 50 points, where the logo cover art and name of the podcast is worth 15 points. This will be graded on how attractive and unique those are. The actual content is worth 35 points and it will be judged on how well and detailed you answer the questions given to you in our prompt. You will also be awarded a maximum of 5 points for each bonus question you answer. However, please be mindful of the time limit, as if your podcast is longer than the given length, you will be penalized 5 points.
Here's a list of materials that will be required during this challenge. You are required to have recycling and old household materials, a recording device, a computer, some paper, a pencil crayons, a calculator, and you're also allowed to use resources for information, such as a website, books, videos, etc.